Guess who's back? Back again. Yes, it's me, old 102 votes Bojo. Just goes to show you can't keep a good man down. Or me. I'm here as the spirit of Glasgow. And no, I don't mean like a kebab you might get at 2 a.m. on Sauchiehall Street, even though that's what I look like. But no, I mean like the spirit of Glasgow COP26, my greatest legacy. And let's be honest, probably the only legacy I've left that won't lead to a public inquiry. Look, I'm here in a purely supportive role, as a foot soldier, as a member of the chorus, as a simple spear carrier, but one who speaks rather a lot. It's incredible to think just how much things have changed since last year. I mean, we're on to our third Prime Minister for a start. I bet you can't even name the second one. Did I want her to win just because she was so rubbish and it would distract from how bad I was? I couldn't possibly comment. Worked though, didn't it? We've made great strides, 6 gigatons of carbon removed from the atmosphere that would otherwise have swaddled our planet in a great eider down, sort of posh word for a duvet, of heat. I don't know about you, I hate a hot bedroom. It's why I always sleep in the nude. Now, we have to remember that African countries only contribute about 4% of all global emissions and yet take the brunt of many of the effects of climate change. Now that I'm out of office, I can say that that is totally unfair. Now that I don't have to worry about my party membership telling me that that's totally fine and I shouldn't really worry about it. One of my critics at the Daily Telegraph, my alma mater, if you will, criticised the use of wind power, saying that it was medieval. Medieval, he said. He was very, very pleased about that word. It's the kind of thing that I'd probably have written, a few years ago, and in fact did. But then I pointed out that burning oil is positively Paleolithic. And he shot back and said I looked Neanderthal. I said his ideas were prehistoric. He called me a cretin. And I said, do you mean Cretaceous? And he said, no. It's fantastic to be here in Sharm. Last time I was here was back in 1987, I think. Stayed in a tent on a hill. Looked very different to this. Very, very different. Very different. I don't know exactly where it was around here, but it looked very different back then. Lots of stages everywhere, bands playing music, people walking around. Actually thinking about it, I think that was Glastonbury. But it was surely here or hereabouts, somewhere around here, where Moses parted the Red Sea and led his people to safety. Somewhere around here, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know. It was Egypt anyway. Close enough. But I'm not suggesting that I'm anything like Moses, of course, not comparing myself to him. But I have put a few babies in baskets, if you know what I mean. The effects of climate change are becoming all too visible. In London over the summer, we had temperatures of up to 40 degrees, which is just unbearable for people like us. There were men going to work in shorts. And that heat wave may even have contributed to the political turmoil we had over the summer. I'm only joking, that was entirely my fault. Now, before I go, I'd just like to say it's awkward, isn't it? Some of you lefties and wokies out there watching this, thinking, well, he's wrong about most things, but he's right about this, and Ukraine. Sometimes it's the message, not the messenger, you need to worry about. In fact, I seem to remember there was another man in the past that people didn't like or believe, and the establishment attacked him and ended up crucifying him. Now, I'm not comparing myself to him, of course. All I'm saying is look out for my second coming. That's the first time I've said that outside the bedroom. Finally, keep 1.5 alive. Come on, guys. You know I'm great at these pithy little slogans, particularly ones I have no power to achieve.